Testing, testing, testing. One, 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 two. Okay, okay. Okay, testing one, 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 two. What is going on out there in the universe? Yes, we is out here. We is out here on this this beautiful Sunday. So stay tuned, you guys. We got some things that we is about to discuss. Okay, so stay 1 second. Yes, yes. We is about to get into it. We is about to get into it. You gotta excuse me. I got a lot of things going on over here. So please excuse me um and welcome. Okay. Welcome to the RC Community TV here on YouTube. I'm showing up a little bit behind on schedule. Yes, I do have I do have a couple of things I would like to talk about today. Okay, So just hold on. We're gonna be up in here for a second. Um, Anybody want to come in and join this conversation is really welcome to do so. Um, I hope y'all guys is really enjoying this awesome Sunday. This is a very good. Uh, this this has been a very good start of the 2026. This has been a very awesome, good start, but also it has been a lot of things going on around in the world here, and these is the things I would like to talk about today. We're going to jump in. We're gonna jump in a lot of things around the world and just check out some things that's been going on around here. I got two different screens going on, so just give me a second uh, to work to be able to work these two different screens going on. How y'all doing over there? Facebook, okay, YouTube. I got some things set up, but I can't. It's kind of hard, so I had to put my glasses on. Okay. Okay. So it is a couple of people um, that's trying or that wants to um, join in. It's a couple of people that want to join in. Feel free to. The link is in the chat. Okay. We is going to be talking about a couple of these uh, issues, problems to life that we all go through, that we all deal with. About you guys, but I'm watching a lot of disturbing news going on around the world. I want to talk about it. Also, I want to talk about the truths uh, from men and women. So stay up in here with me. We're going to be in here for a second. So check it out. Stay tuned. Yes, it's a lot of things that's going on in this world that needs to be discussed, that needs to be talked about. Okay, teach truth, teach the truth of life, stand in the truth of life. Okay, uh, that that is what's going on here in 2026. everybody, everybody would like to. Everybody would like to tell their story. Everybody would like to tell their truth. But what side of the truth that you telling? What side of the truth that you standing on? Is you on the right side of life, or is you on the wrong side of life? Is you one of the ones that's teaching from your past experience, from the good, or from the bad to the good? Or are you teaching just all bad and not caring who may be listening, who may be affected, who may be influenced by your behaviors, by your teaching? Are we aware of what we are out here doing, what we are out here saying? Are we aware that the kids is actually watching? You know, it was a time when we was growing up that the influencers, okay, which is the adults, uh, really brung truth to their words, really brung actions and passion to their words. Nowadays, it seems like the older people is not paying attention to what they are out here doing or saying, and it's affecting the little ones, the little teeny weenies. Okay, it's affecting the teenagers. Um, it's a lot that's going on. You have schools that's invested into wrong behavior or teaching wrong behavior or standing behind wrong behavior. And that is what is causing a lot of destructions out here to our people. And we gonna talk about it here on the RC Community TV show. Okay? We literally gonna talk about it. Uh, we finna let this monster, well, I shouldn't say monster. Let's call him a prophet, okay? This man is a prophet. We're gonna let him say something that I think we all should pay attention to, because when we choose, let me see, okay, when we choose to go against uh, the good people, when we choose to go against the grain, when we choose to go against good, you you are really telling yourself that you choosing to be evil, and the good people hear that. In 2026 is no more just choosing people that don't appreciate the good ones that choose to stay around people that's not really trying to do they all in life. The good people hear that. The good people is also getting tired of sticking around, being loyal to people that they care about, people that they love. Uh, the good people is now getting fed up, you guys. I can say that, right? Because I've been, like I told you guys, I've been around in a lot of different areas that I wanted to pick to be on the good side, right? Okay. So I'm here to tell you that I honestly understands when this guy say these things that I'm finna show you that he finna say. I understand that. Okay. Because when you are one of the good people out here, you actually get tired. Okay. You actually get fed up. Okay. So we're gonna start it off with this, and we gonna keep pushing. We're gonna get now. This is gonna be the easy part, right? And we're gonna jump to a lot of different. We're gonna jump to a lot of different things on here to really talk about on YouTube. I'm gonna put up a lot of different clips. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this. Here we go.
Then go hang out with them. I stay to myself now. I stay to myself. I seen too many of y'all talk about somebody and then go hang out with them. I stay to myself now. I just seen too much. Same motherfuckers that talk crazy about a dude, well, fake, hey, they posted up with him. Nothing happened. That shit crazy to me. I can't move like that. If I don't rock with you, I don't rock with you. I ain't finna smile in your face and then talk shit behind your back. That fake shit ain't me. That's why I stay ducked off and I mind my business. Shit, peace be a lot better when you stop being around all that man. I ain't antisocial. I keep shit. I watch how people move. I done seen too many people sitting around talking all that shit, and then the same laughing and kicking it with them like they best friends. That's that fake ass energy I can't stand. If I fuck with somebody, I'm cool being over here by myself. I'd rather be alone than around a bunch of motherfuckers switching sides every 5 minutes. How you move when a person ain't around. So like I said, I stay to myself because I seen too many of y'all talk about somebody. Hang out with. People always ask, why do I say to myself so much? Shit simple. I watch, I listen, I see us talk about people when they ain't around. Whole conversation full of hate and fake laughs. Then soon as that motherfucker pull up, everybody smiling, dapping, like they brothers and shit. That should be fucking me up. I be like, what the fuck am I looking at? I can't fake respect for nobody. If I rock with you, I rock with you. If I don't, I just stay out the way. I learned the realest thing you can do is stay quiet and watch people. Motherfuckers will show you everything you need to know. I don't sit back and watch people drag somebody's name through the dirt and then ask the same dude to slide, chill, smoke, all that. That shit crazy to me. How you hate somebody and hang with them? I ain't built like that. That's why I keep my distance. To be by myself than be around a bunch of fake loyal and snake ass conversations. So like, always ask me, why do I stay to myself? Shit simple. I watch, I listen, I see how motherfuckers move when people ain't around.
Uh, nah, that right there, terrible, terrible. Uh, we facing real horrible and terrible things out here. So you have to be aware. You have to be aware of the people you call yourself talking to, the people that you call yourself being loyal to. You can the wrong people in 2026. Okay, you have this is one of the reasons why, because we we are now in terrible times where now the kids is now uh find themselves in a lot of trouble, with drugs, with being unalive, with switches and stuff like this. It's a lot of this stuff going on. Back in the day, your mom or dad or whoever, if they had um, a firearm, you really didn't see it. You didn't know where it was at. It was locked in the safe or put away somewhere. Nowadays, you got to realize it's a lot of kids that's raising kids. So now uh, they don't have the switches and stuff no more. They don't have um, they don't have their protection no more. For one reason, they kids raised. So what they probably doing is basically, a lot of people is on drugs these days. A lot of people is on pills these days. So they would have all these dangerous stuffs in their pockets and everything, and you know, kids where kids can find this stuff at. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all a wild story. When I was young, it happened to me. Okay, it happened to me. So let's just say if stuff like this happened to me in my family life when I was young, it's triple times worse or not. So it ain't really no protection or nothing for these kids no more. But I'm gonna tell y'all a story. It happened to me. One of my mother boyfriends. Okay, he had one of them. Okay, he had one of them in his pocket. So me and my brother, this is a very true story. That's why I tell you guys, we all have a life. Okay, we all have a life. Nobody life is bigger. Well, my life ain't bigger or smaller than nobody's. But I've been around and I saw a lot in my lifetime. Okay, I'm just one of the lucky ones and the blessed ones. That's why I talk about it, not to get caught up and trapped up uh, into this bad way of living, bad way of thinking. I was in it, but I got out of it. Okay. God saw fit to save Mr. RC. That's why I talk about this. Okay. But going back to the story, me and my little brother playing one day. We young. We is very, very young. Okay. Could have been no more than maybe about uh probably about eight 8 to 5 or something like that. 7 to 5. We playing around. My mama and one of her it was a long time boyfriend. One thing I can say, uh, my mother she had long relationships. Let's put it like that. Okay. Before she had got married, whatever the case may be. But she did have a relationship with this one guy. And of course, he was probably on drugs or whatever the case may be. He left one of them firearms in his pocket, right? Me and my brother playing one day, early in the morning, they sleep. We see this switch in his pocket, right? Firearm in his pocket. Me and my brother pulls it out. This is a true story. I'm probably like 5 or 8 years old, right? I'm 3 years older than my brother. We pulls the switch out. We playing with it, cops and robbers, not knowing. This just shows you how innocent kids is, right? That's what I'm finna show you about this video. Okay, kids, little kids don't have no choice of the matter, don't know how to think. They is told what to think. Okay, um, me and my brother, we playing with this firearm. All of a sudden, all of a sudden, I told my brother, I say, here I go, here I go, hands up, right? So I'm telling him to actually point it and actually pull the trigger, right? Imagine that. Excuse me. But we kids, okay? So he couldn't. That was the Lord Jesus Christ. Got to tell y'all how good the Lord Jesus Christ is. I'm telling him to pull the trigger. I'm telling him to pull the trigger, right? He actually couldn't. Or that was the Lord Jesus Christ telling him, don't pull it. Either way, it was the man upstairs that saved my life, okay? At the age of 8 years old. So I'm here to tell you that the man upstairs had a saving on my life 3 or 4 times. Sometimes you will be spared. You could be spared. But also, you have to think about it. If it's your plan to go, it can only take that one time. Okay? I was spared 3 times, you guys, 3 or 4 times in my 53 years, okay, of being here on this universe. I was spared for leaving this universe early 3 or 4 times. That man upstairs really covered me throughout my life. So I'm saying that to say this. Can you tell why I love life so much? Okay. I should, right? Because he actually saved my life 3 to 4 times. That man upstairs, him and mother, I know for sure saved my life twice. Mama saved my life twice. Okay. The man upstairs saved my life 3 times. Okay. So, yes, I'm very, very thankful for the Lord Jesus Christ. Yes, I'm very, very thankful for my mother. That's no, and yes, I will always say out of my mouth how thankful I am that that man upstairs actually covered me throughout all of my life. So I don't know about you guys. I don't know how many times you have been saved, from actually not being here no more. That's why, as you can tell, I love life. Okay. I really, really do. So I was telling the Lord Jesus Christ, if I ever have a chance to tell the world how many times that I was blessed, how many times that you was actually able to save my life, I will tell the world that this is real. So that's what I'm doing, you guys. Okay? Okay. But get back to the story. True story. The brother, my brother, he couldn't or wouldn't, or God was on that trigger. So myself, I goes over there to him. I say, I say, okay, well, let me help you. I helped him pull the trigger. Boom. Right? The firearm went off. Boom. You heard a big boom. Okay? My mama woke up like, my kids. Now, I don't know if this is a good story or what to say on live, right? But my mom's no longer here no more. God rest her soul. Mom's loved us so much, and I will not ever blame whatever happened in my upbringing, no matter how hard it was, no matter how hard the challenges was, no matter what the outcome was of my upbringing. I will not, for respect of my mother, I will not, for the respect of family, I will not For the respect of the Lord Jesus Christ, honor thy mother, thy father. I will not speak ill will against my mother. I will. She was only doing what was taught or what she was known to do. You see what I'm saying? That's what the kids need to know in today's generations. We was only taught the tools that was taught to us or that we know. You know, my mama loved me. She loved us. She did the best she could. So that's going to be my story. And I'm sticking to that. And that's what's going to always hold the family love and the family uh, legacy together. No matter if it was wrong or right, I knew what was wrong and I know what was wrong. All I got to do is correct it. I don't have to sit down here and say, well, mama knew that one, right? Well, mama, no, I ain't got to do that. Or daddy knew, I ain't got to do that. Respect thy mother and thy father. See, that's the generation. That's the generation that the 50 and older club, that's the generation we came up under, protecting the love and the legacy of the family. Right? Okay, right. Now let's point to this generation. What's happening in 20, okay? Little kids now is being found unalive. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Oh, as y'all can tell at the end of the story, wasn't me and him both. We pulled it, we dropped the switch, took off running. I hid in the bathtub. You know, I was like 8 years old. But nowadays, kids is raising kids and they're not taking care of protection that they have that's dangerous to our kids now today. Okay, now let's get to this sad story right here.
I have never thought have ever seen anything so traumatizing like this happen in my life.
It is a story you are seeing first and only on 4. Just days after a shooting at a track meet rocked St. Louis, we are hearing a mother's pain after someone killed her 13-year-old son. Only our John Kipper spoke to the grieving mother of 4, who says this tragic incident could have been avoided.
I'm lost because I never thought in a million years that it would be me.
Jennifer McCone says she is numb after her son, Lawan Swopes, only 13 years old, was shot in the high school parking lot Tuesday and later died.
Something that could have been avoided, you know, just was a life-changing situation in such blink of an eye.
Ferguson police say after a track meet at STEAM Academy at McClure South High School, Lawan and a 15-year-old boy were both shot by a 13-year-old boy. Police charged the 13-year-old with murder and other violent crimes.
I have mercy upon the young man who, you know, did that to my baby.
McCone says she also feels for the check. The 15-year-old was in serious condition in the hospital. She remembers calling 108 that Tuesday evening.
I was always the mother who all knew my children's work.
An hour later, Ferguson police, the shooting happened.
First thing that came out my mouth was, oh my God, this life.
Juan's mom says that he came to the track meet because he wanted to root on family and friends participating. Join high school track next year, and he wanted to see what the meets were all about. She adds she never could have expected anything bad to happen to him at a school. Juan dealt with tragedy before this. McCone says his father was murdered in 2020 and they lost their home in a house fire last summer. Still, the 13 who already experienced so much in his young life was active in sports and a teen entrepreneur, cutting grass, raking leaves, and shoveling snow.
He worked so hard for all the things that he wanted.
And McCone wants Lawan's ambition to be a part of his legacy as he leaves behind his mother, 4 brothers. And as this mother grieves for her baby boy, she's thinking about all those people who were in the school parking lot that night.
And I just want to send prayers to all the families and all the children and all the people that was there who witnessed and saw it.
A GoFundMe has been set up to help pay for Lawan's funeral expenses. John Kipper, First Alert 4.
Just a kid. And so sorry. A lot of bad things that's happening in the world. Now, we really got to protect our kids. I think, first of all, it takes the grown people to realize what's really going on, to change their behaviors, to change the way how they see things. Um, because it's just very sad to see all of this stuff going on. You know, you you look at how the older people kind of enjoy themselves in the world, and it seems like ooh, accountability to what's going on here. Now, now this right here, before I get to the other dog, this right here is really what I wanted to. This right here is an inspiring thing. This is the comedian Bruce, the comedian Bruce right here. Um, I want to throw this in because this is inspirational. Okay, he said that he didn't see himself being a famous comedian or a famous person, but it was somebody saw it in him. And that's important. We have to start seeing, okay, first of all, we have to start being okay with other people seeing something good in you that you might don't see in yourself. We should be okay with constructive criticism. If it's a criticism to make you better, we should be okay with listening to other people's opinions about yourself. A lot of people is so caught up in self uh, cheering for themselves. It's hard for them to see. It's hard for them to see negative side, positive side inside themselves. But Big Bruce, Bruce, he this is inspiring to me. Okay, because this is what my philosopher that I have been listening to for 8 years always said. People on the outside will see something good in you before you can see it in yourself. You just got to be consciously aware of where you are in your life. You can't be too uppity in yourself, or you can't be too blind to see the truth. Okay, this is something I've been studying for 8 years. It's just something that caught my attention when he said, I want to play this a little minute. This kind of a little curveball to where I was really going to, but this is very inspirational. So let's listen to this. I think a lot of people better, but they settle for just being okay or great. You know, when you can actually be when we be better.
Let me tell you
How
this.
did that launch you into comedy?
That's a very good question. I was a manager at 18, 19 years old.
Okay.
And I hired this guy. He used to work for the company. It was a barbecue restaurant. I hired this guy. And he said he worked for the company years ago, and he went in the Navy. So when I hired him, he used to just watch me in the kitchen, because every time we'd be in the kitchen, I was a manager, but I'm always with the cooks, cooking and showing
Because you
out.
can cook.
Right. And he looked at me, and I said, no. He said, you need to go on stage. That's how you know. He said, I'm going to bring you something tomorrow. He brought me an album. It was him. He was a comedian. And he was in the Navy. He said, man, he said, I see you getting on and off a plane. He said, you're funny. You got it. You got it. I didn't do it. I'm a young man, got it. And I went and got it. And the whole time, I'm thinking I'm going to make more money, but he followed me the whole time. He never did get off me. He kept saying, you need to go on stage. Even when I was at Frito-Lay. And I got with Frito-Lay, and boy, let me tell you, I went through it at Frito-Lay. I used to sell a bag and eat 3 bags. You hear me? Oh, my goodness. I was coming up short every month. I said, somebody is stealing from me.
Somebody's taking my inventory.
And I was stealing.
He said he was coming up short. You know what I'm saying? This a little humor to actually until we get to the big part to this video that I really want to talk about. Hard conversations today, right on this Sunday. But this is like comedy until we get to the big uh, topic that I really want to talk about. But let's let Bruce make us laugh.
From
Empty
myself.
bags
Did not
behind the
know it.
seat.
I had a bunch of them. Anything Frito-Lay had, from Funyuns to Doritos, Cool Ranch, Fritos.
Who can say no to Funyuns?
Come on now, I was killing them. And the whole time you called me, you been on stage yet? And I was on the dock. We load our trucks, and I'm always acting crazy, and I'm imitating all the big balls at Frito-Lay. I had a comedian to come entertain us one time, and they said, let Bruce go up first, let Bruce go up first. And I went up, and when I went up, I did really, really good.
You outdid
and,
the main act, didn't you?
I don't know if I did, but I got down. You know, I'm introducing all the bosses and everything. But the time I quit, when I quit, the way I did it, you know, everybody, I told everybody, I said, I want to quit my job. Everybody, man, don't you quit that good job. You know, ooh, that good job. And I was confused, and I told my mother, I said, Mother, I want to quit my job. She said, well, if you quit your job, you can always get another job. And that made sense to me.
Right.
And took a 30-day leave of absence.
Hold it, message. Hold it. Listen to that. Now see, most people would be afraid to quit their good job, to go after their dream. See, this is what this channel about. This channel is about going after your dream. Everybody, I mean, the American dream is the American dream. You know, if you just want to be like everybody else, yeah, go get you a job, and then whatever else that you got inside of you would just basically disappear. Okay, the job do not. Don't get me wrong, job is good, right? Because we need the money, but the job is just what it is. It's just the job. Okay, you would never be nothing other than the job, right? His mama, you hear this? His mama said, boy, it's millions of jobs. Exactly. It's millions, okay? It's millions of jobs. It's millions of men. It's millions of women, okay? So we don't have to fight over one person. We don't have to fight over one job. We don't have to sell yourself out over stuff out here that is millions of things out here. Just like you got that one, you can get another one. Okay? You should never sell yourself out, sell yourself short of anything, ladies and gentlemen. That's the most important thing that I took from Mr. Big Bruce. Okay? I loved when his mother told him, "It's millions of jobs, baby." Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to take from that. His mama say, "Go, go get that."
I told him, I said, look, I'm going through something in my life and I myself together. And I was inventorying my truck to my supervisor. He said, you coming back, I want you to look at me real good. By the time you see me, I will be on TV. And then it's been 36 years later, and I'm right here still doing it.
I love that there is really just you had to believe in yourself, but somebody also had to push you. That's how much that really test life.
Absolutely. And I didn't know what I was going to do,
Yeah.
how it was going to work out, how I was going to be. I said, I'm going to take this chance. If it don't work, I can go back and go back to work. But I
Yeah.
didn't. I never stopped. I just kept going.
So how
Whoa, that's what life is about. Stepping out on faith, stepping out of the unknown, right, into the unknown. All right, because we get comfortable in the stuff that we know. So no, oh no, master, I got this good job, master. Oh no, master, I got this good house, master. Oh no, master. No, no, no. Uh uh-uh, uh.
but how much time passed between I'm
Uh. It's not about being comfortable. It's not about sticking to what familiar. If you stick to what's familiar, you will never grow. You'll always just be known for what you say. Say if you learned all what it is. Say if you learned what it is to know and got everything you wanted, and say you straight at the age or before the age you was 30. Okay. So that means if you live to be 60 years old, you ain't gonna ever learn nothing new. You just fine with just being um you just fine with just learning and being comfortable for what you learned. Okay. Now we finna shift this.
There's two
Yeah,
things that are happening here.
okay.
Either some
We finna shift this to this. It's part of the reason. Uh, this is what. Hold on. Somebody trying to get up here. Somebody in here. But this part of the reason, besides the drugs, besides Hollywood, besides uh, all the other stuff that made us believe that money was all we needed, right? No heart, no love, just money. That's all you need. All you need for you to be successful in life is money, right? He's part of the reason, and a lot of other things is part of the reason why a lot of this bad behavior is going on in today's society. Okay. And now this guy, um, he's now finna see that it ain't just all about money. Okay. I'm so glad that I was able to find happiness within myself and not with just the things that I once had or the things that I have or the things that I wished I had, right? I'm just so glad I never got hooked on the money. I built my life around me and the standards and the character of life. Now, was things a lot foggy when I didn't know, I didn't understand? Sure, it was. Sure, it was. But I'm totally glad that I did not lead my personal self with I did not lead with my money. I didn't lead with my wallet. I didn't lead with my car. I didn't lead with my house. I didn't lead with me dressing well. Okay. I tried to lead with character and standards, even before I actually even really knew what that word was really about. I just knew that right and wrong, I didn't want to do all the way wrong. I knew I wanted to do right. Right or wrong, I knew I wanted my kids to be right. Right or wrong, I knew I wanted my woman to be right, to think right, to be around the right energy. That's all I knew. I knew even if I was, uh, even if I did grow up in bad situations, I knew that I didn't want that for my life, for my kids, for my woman. I knew I wasn't going to fall for that type of lifestyle. And guess what, you guys? The Lord Jesus Christ spared me. Okay? This guy right here, he's part of the reason why the demise of our kids only think about money. He's part of the reason. It ain't too late. He still can change it. Okay? It's never too late. We still can change these selfish, unaccountable ways that we have. Okay? Let's listen to this.
And that fear might cost him $100 million.
Whether Pacquiao potential falling apart. I mean, I have to say this. Mayweather, come on, dude, fight a real fight. You're still trying to protect your O. Yes, you're 50-0 on paper, but people know you've lost. Your own father's.
Industry experts think Floyd is scared of Pacquiao. First fight was close despite what the scorecard said. Manny was coming off a shoulder injury. He still pushed Floyd to the limit. Now both guys are older, but Pacquiao has been more active. He fought Mario Barrios last year. Many people thought Manny won that fight, even though it was scored draw. Floyd has only done exhibitions since 2017. He has not had a professional fight in 9 years. His reflexes are not what they to be. His speed is gone, and Manny Pacquiao is hungry to prove he can beat him. That has to defy someone who built his entire legacy on being undefeated.
Floyd Mayweather, I think he just knows that. I think he preferred it to be an exhibition, and that just doesn't look good. That does look like a guy who's going to be totally prepared and who's going to be mentally there, spiritually there.
Netflix wanted this fight to be their big statement. They want to dominate the live sports streaming market. They already did Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. That's records. Now they want Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2 to be even bigger. Floyd trying to turn it into a fake egg wins everything they planned.
According to the reports, Pacquiao and Netflix were under the impression that it was a real fight that would count. Like if Floyd won, he'd be 51. But Floyd's saying in a recent interview that's not the case.
The Pacquiao fight generated 4.6 million pay-per-view buys. The live gate was $72 million. That was a world record at the time. Netflix thought they could turn the rematch into an even bigger cultural event. Free for their 300.
Hold on, I'm trying to see the point that I'm trying to make. So what he did is he don't want to fight real fights because he lose, right? So he took Netflix money, he took the advance money, right? But trying to bag out of the fight. Now the reason why, because of course everybody, everybody is basically broke now. That's why I put everything now is real. Do you hear me? Life is finna get real for everybody. Hold on for a second. Trying to get somebody in here on the link and they can't get in here. So let me I'm gonna let this play for while I try to help somebody.
You write bad about me, about me.
A fight. So he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and he got his advance. So there's no reason to make excuses of that.
The biggest contract mess in boxing history just got real. Floyd Mayweather thought he could take the money and run. Netflix just proved him wrong. And what happened next will shock the entire combat sports world. Floyd Mayweather is in serious trouble. Sources claim Netflix hit him with a massive penalty for trying to back out of the Manny Pacquiao rematch. Insiders say the fine could be as high as $100 million. That number is not a typo. $100 million. The contract was crystal clear from day one. Mayweather signed for a real professional fight. Netflix announced it to the world. The venue was locked in at the Sphere in Las Vegas. The date was set for September 19th. But then, Money Mayweather started changing his story. He showed up at an autograph signing in late March. Reporters asked him about the Pacquiao fight. And Floyd dropped a bombshell that nobody expected. He said the fight might not be at the Sphere. He said the location was still being discussed. Then he said something even crazier.
So right now, we don't know exactly where the fight is going to be at. We don't know the location of the fight. The Sphere is one of the places that they talked about. So we don't know if it's 100% going to be there. And this is not actually a fight, it's an exhibition.
Okay.
Floyd told everyone the fight was just an exhibition, not a real professional bout. Just an exhibition like his other recent fights. The problem is that is not what he signed. According to sources close to the situation, that statement put him in immediate breach of contract. Manny Pacquiao's team was not having it. Jas Mathur is the CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions. He went on record with multiple media outlets, and he did not hold back one single bit. Mathur said Floyd Mayweather is officially in breach of his contract. He said there is no gray area here. This is black and white.
Oh, this is what Pacquiao manager said. If he's scared of Manny and does not want to put the record on the line in a professional boxing match, not only should he have never executed these agreements, but he should have just come right out and said because Manny ain't scared.
Mathur explained that Mayweather signed 3 separate agreements, one in October, another in November, a third in December. All 3 agreements were for a professional fight, not an exhibition. Floyd received money when he signed each one. But wait, it gets even worse for Mayweather. Netflix reportedly gave Floyd millions of dollars in advance. Sources say when one journalist threw out a number in the multiple millions, Netflix people said the real amount is even higher than that. Floyd took those advance payments. He signed the contracts. And now he is trying to change the terms after pocketing the cash.
So, yeah, there's a disagreement in terms of whether this is a real fight or an exhibition, but really that's really falling on the side of Mayweather, since apparently he already signed the contracts, the deal was already done, he took some advances apparently on the actual agreed upon terms of the contract.
Industry insiders claim this is classic Mayweather behavior. He did the same thing before his first fight with Pacquiao. That fight took 5 years to make happen. Floyd kept moving the goalposts. He kept adding new demands. And now it is happening all over again.
So what does this mean, and what's like a potential outcome for this case that's coming up? Well, the lawsuit could have some pretty serious implications, not only for Floyd's legacy, but also for how networks and advisors handle fighter compensations.
But this time is different. This time Netflix is involved, and Netflix does not play games with their money. They are a $400 billion company, have the best lawyers in the world, and they are not going to let Floyd Mayweather embarrass them on a global stage.
He wants an exhibition with me, but I disagree, and I don't want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this. So this is it.
The contract reportedly includes a penalty clause. If Mayweather backs out or breaches the agreement, he owes massive damages. Mather confirmed this in his interviews. He said the penalty is substantial. When pressed for details, he revealed it is 8 to 9-figure damages. That means somewhere between $100 million and $999 million. Floyd Mayweather crying over this mess would not surprise anyone. Sources say he is in a corner he cannot fight his way out of. He took the advance money. He signed multiple contracts with his digital signature. They have his IP address. They have his device ID. Everything is documented.
The price ranges from 8 figures all the way to 9 figures that I'm able to get for exhibitions. And so why would I go out there and risk, fighting a top fighter when I can get the same amount of money for 3 rounds with whoever?
Pacquiao himself spoke to the media about the situation. He said Floyd already got his advance payment. He said there is no reason to make excuses now. Mayor that the contract they both signed was for a real professional fight, not some exhibition where their rec count.
I think he's saying that he feels it's an exhibition and not a real fight.
Is that what he's feeling? But he signed a real fight.
So it's for sure.
Yes, the contract that we signed is a real fight.
Real fight, okay. Yeah, because I know he said...
I want to fight an exhibition.
No, it's either real fight or not.
The financial pressure on Mayweather right now must be insane. Reports claim he is facing lawsuits from multiple jewelers. One jeweler says Floyd owes over $1 million for watches and chains. Another jeweler files for allowances. Floyd reportedly paid only $300,000 on a bill that was over $1.6 million.
Like that, oh, this is like one of the OG guys. This is like who everyone else gets their stuff from. And he told me, and I'm not going to say who it is, he's like, I said,
that's a shame. That is a shame. That is the reason, part of the reason, why our culture only believe that money is all you need in life to be successful. That's all I want to do, y'all, on that. Very sad thing. Hopefully, he can work or get himself out of whatever that he's into. But stuff like that in our culture that people only believe in, and it makes the culture have false beliefs. Do y'all know? May get Vlad off of here. No. Do y'all know the rich people don't even believe in the stuff that we in? The people that think they have success in this world because the rich don't even believe in the stuff that we believe in. So I don't know. It's just a sad thing. How we really get things that that brings joy and happiness to our lives. How what we look at for to be success for us is really not. It's just what was told or shown to us what success was, and that's why I put up this Hollywood stuff, because this is this is actually what was taught to us to make us believe that we was successful. Man. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We finna get into this part to it now. Okay. Here we go. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Where's that? Where's that? Hold it. Hold it. Where's that? Where's that? Hold on. We gonna let her tell it. We gonna let her tell. We gonna let another person that's not even in our culture. We gonna let her tell us how far we behind on our beliefs.
That. So if that's a belief, if her belief is that black men are hard to get on that, like that's going to impact all the way down. So if she feels closed off herself and then feels like she needs to be guarded and act hard, I don't know, then that's the experience I have with black men. If she thinks white men are the king and are emotionally available and
Hold it. I see you.
You see me?
I see you and I hear you. Hello.
Hey, how doing today?
You're breaking up.
How y'all doing today?
Hey, we is doing okay there. How you doing?
I'm doing great, doing great.
Hey, how is you doing?
I'm doing great.
I can't see you. You got the circle. You, say that again. Miss Tammy. That go my train. You hear my train? Miss Tammy, you on here. I can't hear you, but you are on here. Okay, something is happening. So something is happening with your live. I'll let you work with that, because here, but it's saying you buffing though. Okay, I'll let you get stationary somewhere. It seems like you was going in and out. So y'all, we got a guest showing up here to get involved in what we are talking about here. uh, Hold on, let's get this back on here. Okay, there she go. Okay, Miss Tammy. Hello. I can hear you a little bit. It seemed like you got bad service though. Now you just pushed the mute button. That's okay. So that's you. You in here though. So I am just waiting on you. There you go. I see you now. Now you need to unmute yourself.
Can you hear?
I can hear you now.
You can hear me now,
I
correct?
can hear. I can hear you now, loud and clear.
Okay, good. Because we was having some bad connections here.
Yeah, I see that. I see
Yeah.
that. But
So it's
now I can hear you loud and clear.
okay, good.
And how you doing, young lady?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am wonderful. Oh, I like how you got that little accent going on there. There you go.
As always, as always.
Oh, you looking mighty chocolatey.
Yes, yes, yes. I went and got my hair duded up.
That's good. That's good. That's
You know, I got to keep that
good.
together.
Man, I know, right? Yeah, I'm sitting
Mhm.
up in here, man. I'm doing some little reaction videos, and
Mhm.
I just wanted to talk a lot of these issues. What's going? I hear something in your background.
That's probably the TV. Let me turn it down.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah,
You know they
there you
be
go.
yeah, they be flagging videos when you have TVs and music and all that stuff. Then they go to flag your channel when you do all of that.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know you can hear that, but I turned it down.
Yeah, yeah. So how you been doing today?
I've been doing great. Just been living my life. That's about it. You know, that's all we can do these days.
Man, hey, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Mm.
Live your life.
As best
Try to
as you
live it
could.
as best as you can. And that's exactly what I was finna say. Try to live it as
Mm.
best as, and as positive as you can.
Of course. We
You
can't
know what
never
I'm
lead
saying?
out.
Man, hey, say that again. We can't.
Yeah. We can't never leave that
Hey,
out.
I think that's the part be missing. People always say they living their best life, but which life is you living? Good
Yeah.
or bad?
I'm living a good life. I can't never
There
live
you
a
go.
bad life. You know, you got to have some strong beliefs in this world today. I say goes around.
Tell tell me how true that is. Strong beliefs.
Strong beliefs. You got to have strong beliefs because, you know, I hold on to God's unchanging hands, you know,
Mm,
and that's where my beliefs come in at from the good Lord above.
mm, mm.
Believing and
That's what I'm
give
talking
strength to
about.
keep on. Yeah.
That that is that is so right. That is
Yeah.
so right. So what you think about people that basically uh don't believe in much these days, but have so much to say with limits. What you have to say about those type of people?
Well, I'm going to tell you like this. They have believers and non-believers, right? So basically, the non-believers, I just feel like they don't believe in God or something like that because God is a miracle. You know, He works miracles. And to me, that's all I have to hold on to. You know, now people that does not believe in God, I don't know what to say about them because their beliefs is not strong in him, you know, and that's why I feel like they just don't believe in God, but I don't understand why they don't. But that's why I said it go back to what I said. They have believers and non-believers, you know.
But check
So
this out though. You do have people that believe in God, but still choose to believe in themselves with carrying out day-to-day activity. They do
well,
believe in
you're right.
God, but still
They got
believe
some that
that
do.
self
They do.
is
Yeah.
all. Yeah, yeah. You know, and a lot of people, when you
Yeah.
believe in
Well,
yourself,
to me,
you could be wrong. You know, you could be wrong. That's the most fearless thing ever to me, to wake up one day 50, 60 years and believe that everything that you done
mhm,
stood for and stand for was really wrong. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So this is what I say. They got people that do believe in God, but they believe in self more. That's just
Hmm.
almost like when you pray and you give it to God, right? And then you
Hmm.
take it back. That's
Mm,
almost like you praying and taking it back. Like they say, when
mm,
you gonna pray, you got to give it to God and leave it there,
and leave
right?
it there.
So once
Yup.
you pray and you leave it there, all things gonna work through Him. But when you pray and you take it back and you try to do it on your own, it's not gonna be good outcomes. You feel what I'm saying? Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud
Hey,
and clear. See,
you
see,
heard
the
me?
thing
Yeah.
is that I can hear you loud and clear. But see, you so right. And when you mean by taking it back is this: you believe in him, but then you go up on your own understanding. Like some people may
Yeah,
like I did
correct.
this once before. So
Because
yeah,
you
you know,
impatient.
yeah, you know, so
Yeah, because you're
you
impatient.
impatient. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So it's a lot of people I see that do that. And
Mhm.
you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, you gotta let him work out the problems for you. You don't you
Absolutely.
don't believe in God or either go to try to figure it out yourself.
Self.
God, he is a miracle worker. He believes in good
Absolutely.
thoughts, good things. You see what I'm saying? If you believe in God,
Mhm.
he's going to tell you, okay, just let me handle this. Don't go and try to handle it on your own feelings, on your
Yeah.
own way of doing it, because
Things. Yeah.
that's not what God trying to do for you. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
That is
Correct.
the true thing. What you said, giving it back. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what I say too? Like they
What?
always say, it's not my battle, it's the Lord's. Just like that
Uh,
song says, it's not my
uh,
battle, it's the Lord's.
it's the Lord's. That's right.
Like that song, like how Yolanda Adams sing, it's not my
Uh,
battle, it's the Lord's. You see?
hey,
So that's where I'm at with
you
everything.
sure right. You
Yep.
sure right. Hey, teach the truth. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Talking about
Absolutely.
the truth and teaching the
Yes.
truth and
Yes.
speaking on it, and that's what I think. That's why a lot of us go wrong with it. We say this. We say we're a good person, or we say we believe in the Most High, whatever. But then we go out here and make our own foolish thoughts, our own
And
foolish
choices.
ways and
Yep.
choices. That's not
Hmm.
of God. You see what
Nah.
I'm saying? No, that's not of God.
Mm-mm.
For like me, Miss Tammy, and I know you always speak love and positive into everything and everyone. I never once heard you say anything if it wasn't loving and positive to everywhere you go to. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Yeah. And that's the kind of spirit that people should carry out here
Hmm.
because this is a lot going on. We finna get into. I want you to. I'm finna run this. Uh, I'm finna run this clip, and I want your input. This okay?
Okay.
Okay. I want your input on this. We're finna run this clip here.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's see.
And there for her and do all this other stuff, she's gonna more love.
White American or white lady telling us men, right, that we shouldn't be
Hmm.
beating up on ourselves all the time because we already in a hole already. You know,
Yeah.
this is what I don't understand about our fellow brothers. You know, we speak bad about one another and we agree to speak bad about one another. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When we already, everybody already spot us. And this
Yeah.
white American lady is finna tell us black men how we already in the hole. So why we already tear each other down? Okay.
Absolutely.
Right. Now let's listen to her real quick.
Belief is that, you know, black men are hard to know, non-emotional, hard to get to know. Whatever her thought is around that, like, that's going to impact all the way down. And act. That's
Yep.
and they're more respected and more loved. Therefore, so unfortunately, black men, they're starting probably in a hole, whereas white men are starting on a pedestal, getting into the race thing, and you're wanting to like that down.
Did she just gotta clip that? I'm gonna clip that one.
That so if that's a belief, if her belief is that.
Now you can't.
Well, the thing is, I was listening, but it was breaking up. So I heard her say something about the black men. Something else. It was like breaking up. So I didn't hear all the way. But can you kind of go through a little bit with what she said because it was breaking up very bad.
I'm saying it was okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was breaking up, so
when
I didn't hear the whole conversation.
when it be breaking up like that, I be doing all this other
Hmm.
stuff in the background. And I shouldn't be doing that, right? I got a
Right.
habit. Like right now, is it breaking up a little bit?
No,
It
I can
is?
hear you all the way. I can hear you a little better, but I couldn't hear her.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know
it be
something
breaking
she
up
was saying. Yeah.
when when I be going through the channels like this, breaking up a little bit. So that's my
Yeah.
bad. I'm trying to find this other one though. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find this one right here.
Okay. Yeah, see if you can find a clear one because I can't, if it's breaking up, I can't really give my feedback because I don't know what they've even said.
Right. I'm trying to get to this one. I see this is a shame because I didn't actually. I had these clips all right here. Let's see. Uh, okay, let's see. Let's see if this one right here.
Why would God bless you with someone new when you weren't good to the person that he blessed you with already?
I agree with that.
And naturally, a lot of men, oh, these girls ain't good. I'm like, because you're not good. A lot these women aren't good. They say these men aren't good because they're not good. Overvalue themselves. They think they're better than what they actually are. And that's why you see you go to church, you know what you're looking for? The finest guy. You're not looking for the guy that is God-fearing, Lord, with integrity, morals, driven, and focused on God more than he is on you. You're looking for the finest guy in the goddamn church. Who's the problem?
Yeah.
People got to be able to close their eyes and be attracted to who the person is. Because you see a person completely different. And that's the reality. A lot of men are not good. They think they're better than who overvalue. They think they're better than they actually are. That's why you see a lot of people who can't find good. The church, you know what you're looking for? The finest guy in the church. You're not.
Now you hear that?
I heard that one. I heard that one. He is right. Some people overvalue themselves. And that's the truth. And then they look for the wrong stuff. They look for the wrong stuff in people. They do. You know, so I clearly understand what he said, you know, because let me tell you something. I'm going to be honest with you. This is what I used to try to look for, look in people. I used to try to look for the looks, but it's not about the looks. It's about how people can treat you. And I
it's
can
about
admit to it, you know. I
the
definitely
character in the person. The
Yes.
character in the person.
Yes.
That's where it's at. The character in the person, man. That
Yeah.
is so big. Do you hear me?
That's right. Yep.
That is so
You know,
big.
it's about, you know, seeing that person for who they are. It's about, you know, not about the looks. It's not about what a person can do for you. It's not about what a person
Go
can
ahead.
give you. It's about seeing that person for who they are, seeing their hearts. You know what I'm saying? It's not about nothing else but seeing them people's hearts. Once you have that good heart in you, it overlooks your looks. It overlooks a lot of things about you when you are a good person with a good heart, you know? Yes. So that's why I changed that years ago. So stop looking for looks, because looks ain't gonna get you nowhere. I started looking into people's hearts and people's
Hey,
minds and soul.
looks
Yeah.
leading with all the
Wait, you're cutting off. Say that again.
You women
check this
that
out.
think with some pre-owned coaching and another.
I say, check out this one, Mr. Nino. Check this out. Okay. Hey, all I want to do is just bring up real issues that's happening in today's society, letting people know that, man, this Hollywood lifestyle people thought they was living, man, this stuff is all fake. Do you hear me?
Yeah. What Trump said, fake
They
news.
taught us to believe fake news. They
Fake
taught us to
news.
believe that money, cars, and clothes is all you need to succeed, to be successful in life. This is what they brainwashed the whole country in believing.
Right.
Okay, let's listen to this real quick.
Yeah.
Did your kids and require a man your bills? I want you to listen up, cause this woman finna put you up on game. Check this out.
Help some of my women. I need you to bring your
Right,
ass here.
right.
Let me tell
All
you
women come to the.
Let me tell you something that's probably gonna help some of y'all. Some of y'all do got a man. Some of y'all married, and some of y'all single. Let me tell you something. First of all, let's get this off the top. We are in the year 2026. We are not in 1945. We are not in 1960. We're not in the 90s. We're not even in 2000. We're 2026. Right here. We are not in the day where we got. Let me just be real clear. We are not in the era of life anymore where you can stay at home and take care of the kids, unless we're rich. Go ahead and tell it. You say, it may be your income and you can't speak my. Let me tell you something. Staying at home and being a stay-at-home mom is for rich people in 2026.
Cause rent ain't $500 like it used to be back in the goddamn 90s. Goddamn $10 a gallon.
Mm-hmm. It's cutting off.
These because a real man need a good woman and not a bad. Think about what I'm saying. Carry on.
Now, in 1945, appropriate if people can stay at home and they man bring home the bills. But if you're make all the money, household rich, meaning that you're making over $1 million to $2 million, you're gonna struggle. But you gotta have doctors, lawyers, railroad engineers, and all them and husbands. You may be okay, but some of these wage workers and minimum and nurses and stuff like that, y'all can't afford to sit y'all wife down and let them stay at home.
I work at McDonald's. Her little bald head ass better be a goddamn Burger King.
But he be cracking me up with this, right? Tell you, this here 2026 is real now. You hear me? This is real now. And you got to turn that down. You got to turn your there you go. You turned it down?
Yeah, let me see.
Is you still on here?
Yeah, I'm still here. I turned it on. You can hear me?
Okay.
Hello?
What you in?
Huh? What you said?
What you in there cooking? What are you in there
I'm
cooking?
cooking some smothered pork loin with gravy, rice, asparagus, and whole corn. Did you hear that?
Ooh, asparagus, asparagus.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
man.
Yes, I'm doing it big,
Okay,
trying to
here
do
we
this
go.
Sunday dinner.
Hey, you always doing it big in that kitchen.
All the time.
You always doing it big in that kitchen. Hold on though. I'm trying to get this one video that I want you to really check out. Hold on. Now
Okay.
check this out.
Is you. Such a negative attitude. People sense that.
It goes out to the broken people. We have a lot of broken people out here. Mainly, it's some guys that's broken too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's that.
They got more of a lot of
But
broken men than broken women.
oh, you think it's more broken men than broken women?
Yeah,
You think
I
so?
believe so. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Because the reason
Okay.
why they
I,
got broken men and women, but it's more of a lot of broken men because a lot of broken men don't know how to move on sometimes. Like us women, we are more stronger women because we deal with so much and we deal with the kids, we deal with the men, we deal with the household, we deal with everything. It's like our job is never done. So
right.
that's why I say, and when we go through stuff, us women still know how to move on and try to go through our hurt, go through our pain, and still survive, still live. A lot of men, they just seem like they just stop right there for some men, but not for all.
I'm finna say, you see, I'm raising my hand like I'm in school, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Now, you on the West Coast, right?
correct.
East. Okay.
No, I'm
Okay.
on
See,
the East Coast.
you on the East Coast, that's right. See,
Yeah,
we over here in the Western side, right?
right.
I don't know. I would have to say it is. I would have to say I believe it's more broken women,
Okay.
and the men. I don't think they broken. I'm gonna say they fucking scared. Okay, excuse my language.
Yeah,
I'm just,
right.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna say I
you can
believe they
rephrase
scared.
that. Yeah,
Huh?
you can rephrase that and say more scared. Yes.
Yeah, I think they scared. I don't think they broken.
Yeah,
I think they scared.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, and if the man stop being afraid, I believe, uh, I believe if they stop being afraid and just stand up inside of their strong self as a man, I think they would be okay.
yeah,
But the women is for sure broken.
yeah.
That's for sure. Some, I ain't gonna say all, but some of
Some.
them is broken. Now let's listen. Let's listen to this young lady. She finna break it all the way down, and then I'm gonna get your feedback on this, on what she
Okay.
say. Okay.
Okay.
Now this is very very hot. My man Jay Jr. He always coming up with good topics. All you got to do is go. Hey, all you got to do is go outside. Look at your neighbor. I guarantee you, you gonna see some wild stuff happening.
Yeah.
Uh, Men and women. But let's listen. Let's listen.
Don't talk too long. Imagine the things that a man will do for a woman, right? That he barely even knows.
Okay, now you hear that part. Where you at? I thought you was you cooking that. You should be cooking that crab today. I want to see that one. That lobster.
We were trying to get some crabs today, but we gonna do it next weekend.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you let me see it on the videotape. Cause I'm not used to that seafood stuff like that. So when I see it, that really trips me out, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We
Yeah,
do it big out here in New Orleans with the seafood. Yeah.
that's right.
Definitely.
That's right. Now listen, I want you to listen to this because this is really big, and
I'm
I
listening.
want you to, I want your feedback on this. Now listen to this.
Okay.
Right? Let's flip the whole.
Oh, what he said was this. Do you
Yeah,
think
because your phone is
guys?
kind of breaking up a little bit.
Okay,
Can
now
you fix
hold
it
on.
to where it stop breaking up so I can hear everything?
Okay, okay. Let me see. Let me see if I could do this.
Yeah.
Now you might gotta stay still though.
I
See, you
am
moving too.
still. I got the phone sitting right here in the cup. You see?
Oh, okay, here we go.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm not
now here
even
we go right
touching
here.
the phone.
Access. And I'm not saying sex is gonna heal everything, but it's at the end of the day, it's just something you're crying, lonely, things like that. It to me, it just doesn't make any sense. Just imagine if the roles were reversed and a man had access. And I'm not saying sex is gonna heal everything, but in terms of truly being lonely, if you're lonely and you want to go out and clap some buns, all you gotta do is open up your inbox or DM as a man, and you could have a honey dip. Just imagine the things that, and I'm gonna play the video real quick because I don't want to talk too long. Imagine the things that a man will do for a woman, right? That he barely even knows, right?
Okay, stop that. Right or wrong?
What he said is,
Did you hear what he said? He
he
said
said,
a man would do anything for a
of course,
woman.
yes,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
yes,
See, that's what I'm saying. See, the men is scared. They scared to stand on truth. That's why they'll
yes.
do anything for a woman. Now check this out. Check this out though.
Let's flip the whole thing around. A man has the same access with women wanting to do all these things for him that she's doing that she barely even knows. Man, listen. Well, JR, you just don't know. You just don't know. Man, I do know. Give me 100 women and let me be able to sort through each one to choose which one is good and which one is not. I have a checklist every day to say, okay, she doesn't, as opposed to having to convince a woman to be with me, which is how a man is. I can't see it with a telescope. But let's get back to her video, man. Let's go.
Watch this.
Lonely demographic. It's not. Y'all the one who's projecting. Y'all the ones who are extremely lonely. And let's not forget your standards. You absolutely have no standards because a lot of you do not have a personality and you bring value to a relationship. You're a permanent side chick. You're a permanent situationship, and you have to lead with your body. And that's why a lot of y'all walk around naked with all your lady bits out and your breasts all out. And you have to lead with your body and your sexuality because you have nothing to offer in a relationship.
Now. I'm telling you, this is so straight on. One time I was listening to this woman, she said, I'm just gonna truthfully be honest. The men is the one is really losing. Cause us women, we don't bring really hardly nothing much at all to a real guy. I have to believe she's telling the honest God truth. Cause I'm telling you, I talk to people, it's very few that bring value, okay?
Yes,
That bring some type of real substance
yes,
to the conversation, to just basically the life that she say she want or that I may think a person deserve. It'd be very little value there. Pull it out of them. You know,
yeah.
you have to
Like I
pull it
said,
out.
they got a lot of women that may bring value to the table, and they got a lot of women that don't.
That
You
don't
know,
at
they
all.
do. And I agree with that. They got some women don't have value in themselves. And they got a lot of men that don't have value in themselves. You
I would
know,
say that's
some
true
of
too.
these men and women, some of them just want to get what they can get from people. They're not trying to bring value. They don't care. It's just about who they is as people. They want what they want. And they're not trying to bring value, some people. You see? It's all in what you want. It's
It's
all
all
in what you
about what
want.
you want. But it is one thing that a value that women always bring value of. The only value they care about. What is that? What is that? That
Hey,
green piece of paper. That's all they care about.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got women that just want money. And they
That's
got
all
men
they care
that
about.
just right. And they got men that just want sex. So it's
True.
all in what it is you want, you know?
Which is true. Which is true. You is right. That's why I say that's why I really said man got to have their own standards right off the rip. And it ain't got nothing to do with, money and sex. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's finish listening to her.
Okay.
The men have said it countless times. But y'all try to gaslight, tell me, I dress for myself. Really? Really? Y'all make it so obvious that you bring no value to any type of relationship. And this is why y'all come up on Al Gore's internet and make relationships extremely transactional. Well, if I have to give up the cat, then he needs to go ahead and pay me and pay for my lifestyle, this and third. And I'm just like, is that how y'all view relationships? For all that, you might as well just be a 304 and make a career out of it. And then when a guy rejects you and say, hey, you're not for me, because y'all wear your red flags like a billboard, a lot of you are walking massive red flags. Me personally, and I've said this with my son, broken women are unlovable. You cannot drink from a broken cup.
Yeah.
You cannot eat from a broken plate. You
What?
She right about that.
What?
People, they cannot love. They don't know how to love. Broken women, broken men. They don't know how to love, and I agree.
Yeah.
That is
100%.
the God honest truth.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep. Very much 100.
Yeah.
That's something I definitely agree to.
Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy how oh my cousin trying to get up in here. Come on in here, cuz. Let me see. I'm working this channel a little bit differently now. So it takes me a minute to figure out where all the buttons at, because I got things working in a different direction now. So now I used to have things on the left side. Now I got it on the right side.
Yeah.
Man, man. Yo, I stay in this apartment building. You hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me?
I
And
hear you.
these people argue, fuss, and fight all the time. And
Wow.
it is real scary to me because, you know, I used to be in a crazy, volatile situation myself, and to hear this, Miss Tammy, is really alarming. It's really scary. I'll be asking myself, God, Lee, was I like this? Like, this is really, really bad, huh?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, this is really, really bad.
Yeah.
Cause I'm hearing it and I'm like, you know, uh, it makes me want to just, tell the people that was in the situation with me, like, man, I hope if I was that bad, which I was reacting, okay, but if I was that bad, man, I'm really sorry to a lot, because listening to this on the opposite side, so you got to realize I'm on the positive side now. I'm on the happy side now of the game. So I haven't had to raise my voice, heck, in about a year or so. You hear me? So you
Mhm.
know I'm a happy man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That puts you in another place, you know?
Yeah. Tell me about it. You know? But let's finish listening to her, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. I only said that because I hear them over there next door yelling, and I don't know if y'all can hear it. Can you hear it?
No, I can't hear it.
Man, this is terrible. People need to get help, and
Yeah.
people, if it's that bad, you shouldn't be together. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's right. Somebody got to make a move.
Man, because this is bad. Like I say, I haven't had to raise my voice in a whole year, and
Right.
I'm still very much the man everywhere I go. And I didn't have to raise my voice to become a man. You feel what I'm saying?
Of course. Right.
Hold on, hold on. Now let's finish listening.
Mm-hmm.
Not love a broken woman, especially a woman who does not want to heal. She is
Wait a minute.
unlovable.
Tammy,
Cannot
Miss Tammy, did you?
Yeah.
3 to go ahead on Al Gore's.
Tammy, this lady
Yeah,
said,
man.
you just listen. And especially the key point, especially because what I just say, if you don't want to heal and you don't want to get help,
Yep.
you can't do nothing with that.
Absolutely nothing.
And that goes for men and women. But see,
That's right.
what I tell you, most men to go get help. Men don't shy away. Not some,
Oh,
huh?
right. Some will go get help, but not all.
Tammy, let me tell you something. Me personally, if I fall down in any area and I know that I'm really, really down,
Uh-huh.
Tammy, I'm running to go get some help. Let alone if somebody asks me to go get some help, I'm gonna beat them to the health department, or going to get some help. You hear me? I'm
Correct.
not, because I love people that love me. So if you love me and you say that I need help, I love you. I'm gonna go get some help.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
That part.
That part.
That's
And that's real right there.
of course.
Okay, now let's listen to this big key point. This big key point what she talking about. Let's get it.
Internet and make relationships extremely transactional. Well, if I have to give up the cat, then he needs to go ahead and pay me and pay for my lifestyle, this and third. And I'm just like, is that how y'all view relationships?
Right.
For all that, you might as well just be a 304 and make a career out of it. And then when a guy rejects you and say, hey, you're not for me, because y'all wear your red flags like a billboard, a lot of you are walking massive red flags. Me personally, and I've said this with my son, broken women are unlovable. You cannot drink from a broken cup. You cannot eat from a broken plate. You cannot love a broken woman, especially a woman who does not want to heal. She is unlovable.
Right.
You're offended, die mad. Because when that guy rejects you, the very first thing that comes out of your mouth is, oh, he must be gay. Like, y'all do not want to take the personal responsibility and accountability to make it seem like the reason why so many dudes don't want to fuck with you, so many dudes don't want you to be a girlfriend, don't want to wife you up, and that the only thing you're good for is a fucking a dump, is because there's something fundamentally wrong with you. It's one thing if it's one dude that does it. Chop it up and charge it to the game. But when you're getting ran through by 10 or more people and it's the same repetitive thing over and over again, sweetheart, the problem is you.
Would you agree, sweetheart? The problem, the thing is you. The problem is you. But check it out. Check it out, though. See, they don't look at it like that at first because they get ran through twice. They get ran once or twice. Then they call themselves stopping for a while. Then they go back on the market once or twice. By then,
Right.
you done been in, ran through about 3 or 4 guys, right?
Right.
Okay, we just gonna listen. We just gonna listen to her for a second.
Is you. My ex is a narcissist. I'm a victim. I'm a survivor of DV. You're broken, boo. You're not lovable. A lot of y'all have such a nasty, negative ass attitude. People sense that. People definitely sense it. But you're the victim, right? This is why I said broken women are not lovable. Broken women are not worth the time of day, because hurt people always hurt people. And if you're offended, die mad.
I'm sorry, man, but she was cooking. I'm gonna have her information below.
What? Now, JR, his name is JR Wisdom. He got a YouTube channel. Y'all can go check him out. He always keep the fly up to date information going on out here, how men and think. 9 times out of 10, I'm telling you, Miss Tammy,
Yeah,
the women has went crazy
yeah,
with their beliefs.
right.
So what you think of?
Well, like what the lady said, a lot of stuff that she just said, it was the truth. You know, hurt people hurts people. And broken women don't know how to love. That just like broken men, they don't know how to love. So basically, everything that she just
That's
said
right.
is the God honest truth. I can't even say nothing different about that because it's the truth, you know. But, we live in a different world now today.
Right,
Everything is
right.
different. A lot of youngsters coming up, they got broke, and then a lot of them have broken homes. Some dads are not in a home anymore. So the dads can't teach these men or women. Women growing up without fathers. Some
Okay.
of them don't.
Let's talk about
Yes,
that. Let's
Lord.
talk about that for a minute. Let's talk
Mhm.
about you know that because that's the real problem as well. Uh, the broken homes. Because you remember I told you that's why I really speak the way I speak because on the simple fact of I didn't have I didn't have no father. I didn't have no father or no positive role model
Right,
around. So I try to be somewhat of a positive voice for the people that don't have positive voices around them. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Because I told my supervisor this because he basically he say I shouldn't be worried or caring about no issues that goes on, no matter even if it's your own kids or whatever. He said because people are still going to do what they want to do. So he say to heck with them, right? But and he's right, right? But like I told him, I didn't have nobody to tell me anything like this. Don't you
right,
know if I would have had somebody like me in my ear at 20 years old. Yeah, I had my grandmama. Yeah, I had my mama, a little bit, but those were women. I didn't have a male figure telling me, boy, don't turn that corner right there. If you go down that corner, man, you gonna fucking crash. Oh, excuse my language. I can't cuss on my page. I'm sorry.
yeah,
But I'm saying I didn't have nobody to tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Don't you know if I would have had somebody to tell me something like this, don't you know I could
Howdy.
could have been a very different person.
right,
Because just like I said, if somebody was to come to me and tell me, uh, you slipping in this area, you need you some help. Don't you know I look myself in the mirror and I'd be like, man, somebody told me I'm slipping. Am I slipping? Do I need to go get some help? Maybe I should go get some help because a person that loved me told me I was slipping. If I love this person, I got to take this person advice because this person just ain't gonna tell me nothing to be just telling me something. You see what I'm saying?
right.
That's how I that's how I respect people in what they trying to tell you. If they trying to tell you something positive and trying to that loud thing on again. You see what I'm saying, Miss Tammy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Or
now let's listen to this.
community.
Go ahead. Hey, so listen, we finna play this. Now, do you agree? Now, I played this on my channel before, but this came back up. So, do you agree with this? Listen to this. Now, this is funny.
Versus how to make the woman happy. Let's start with the man. You ready? Cook for him, sleep with him, show him love, respect him. That's pretty much it, right? 4 things. You can literally write all of that, the manual for men, on a Post-it note. Now,
Miss Tammy, where you at? I see you, but you didn't froze again. You didn't froze again, Miss Tammy. And this is not even a video that I really wanted to play. Where's this video at? Miss Tammy, you gotta go out and come back in. There you go.
Oh, there I go.
There you go. See, that was you, but now you're getting it now. You seeing how to get in here and get out.
Somebody else trying to come in.
Somebody trying to come in?
Yeah. Carla.
Whoa. Oh, we got Miss Carla. Tell her to hit the link.
Okay. That's what I was trying to tell her.
Tell her to hit that link. Tell her it's in the chat. I love to have women come on in here and give they strongly opinionated, wise voice to these manners.
I guess I don't.
You tell her to hit the link.
Let's see. Hold on, it might go out again. Let me see.
I really just wanted to talk about a few things and just basically how all of these kids is coming up. It's coming up unalive these days. All these young kids' funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really what. I woke up today and I turn my phone off nowadays. I normally always leave the phone on. I never turned it off, but nowadays I be having to turn it off now because there's just too much going on.
Yeah. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
A lot
So
going on.
so when I turn my phone on, uh, jumped on a couple of little platforms and oh my gosh, 3 people dead in a trunk, little kids, and
What?
you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, what is this world coming to?
I don't know.
Hey, Miss Tammy,
It just don't make no sense.
when I it don't make no sense. And Tammy, I'm glad, Miss Tammy, I'm glad. Like I I know people like you guys, but reality, Miss Tammy, all of this is too much.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
Yeah, all of this is too much. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking about I'm thinking about Miss Tammy about the next 6 months or so. I'm thinking about settling down in a farm on a country farm or something with some horses
Okay.
and some chicken with
Oh,
no yeah
that
with
sounds
no
good. That sounds good.
yeah, Miss Tammy. Hey, I don't want no communication no more. I'm done with. I want to get off all social media platforms and just work on my health for a couple of
Yeah,
years. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah, that's what I'm really thinking about doing. Because if you get away from all of this stuff and
Yeah,
then focus on your health for a few years, then you can always come back to it. You see what I'm saying?
of course.
But this this stuff is making everybody sick, boy.
Yeah.
To wake up and you see five teenagers dead in one night, three in a car, two in the trunk, one in a car, two just dead on the streets. Man, this world is out of control.
Very much so. Yes, it is.
Out of control.
Very
And
much out of control.
and Miss Tammy, I started this. Well, you know why I started this. Just for me to, to heal and to basically get a different huh?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I started this just for my healing and for me to uh have something positive to do. That's how I started all of this.
Right.
But now Miss Tammy, guess what?
Uh-huh.
Your boy is healed now.
All right.
Okay?
Amen to that.
Amen to that.
That's
That's
right.
right. Your
Because
boy,
guess what? Your health
yeah.
comes first over anything.
That part.
Yeah.
That part. So that's what I kind of want, Tammy. I want to probably, and I'm thinking in about probably another 6 months or so. Uh, Probably just get away from everything, get quiet, real quiet, and then just start working on my health. Cause Miss Tammy, I want to be here like my grandmama and granddaddy. They was here to like my granddaddy passed away. He was like probably like 84 years old, and my grandmama passed away. She was probably like 89 years old. So
Oh,
that's
wow.
yeah, that's what I want to get to.
That's right.
That's what I want to get to. And it's kind of hard to do that, Miss Tammy, with all this nonsense going on.
Of course. Yeah. Very much so. I
You
agree.
know, and
Yeah.
especially if you're a person like us that cares about a lot, right?
Of course.
You care about a lot, but the people don't care so much about
We care too much. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the key to it. We care too much, but people not gonna feel the same way the way we feel.
not saying that they don't feel or care, but we care too much, right?
Too much. That's right. They don't have a heart like we have. Yeah, they may care, but we care too much.
That's the correct way to say it. We care
That's
too
too much.
much.
That's right.
Ah,
That's
man,
the
that
part
is crazy. That is the
right
problem.
there.
Yeah, that is the problem. So that's why I say I don't know. I might it might be in my books to really just go on a farm somewhere
Maybe.
and And
Yep.
yeah, I don't want to hear from the outside world. You know, it's just gonna be simple, different people that like-minded people. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's yeah. Other than that, I don't want to hear from the world no more.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah,
I got
sometimes we get that way, but ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just a natural feeling.
it's just a natural feeling. Well, thanks. I thank you for saying that because most people would look at it like uh, there's something wrong with that.
No, not at all.
You know, I don't think so. Me myself. Let's listen to this for 1 second. Well, Miss
Okay.
Carla,
Well, I texted a link, but I don't know
good.
what's going on.
Hey, what you testing? I see you testing some over there.
I'm testing my corn and my asparagus.
Oh shucks.
Yeah,
That's that Louisiana cooking.
that's right. You can't get it right until you do the taste test. That's right. Taste test it is.
Okay, now here we
Never gets
Okay.
defensive. Tell me more. Tell me more. Wow, what a guy.
Julie, what do we misunderstand about conflict? Because, I've come to believe that key to understanding if a relationship will be successful over the long term is how well the pair resolve conflict. Is that right, wrong?
Well, clearly, as we said, because 69% of all problems are perpetual, they are not going to be solved. So if you rely on seeing problems getting solved as an indicator of the success of the relationship, it's not going to look good.
And that is very true. Okay, most problems cannot be solved. Okay, and most of the problems that cannot be solved are fairly minor. Because if they're major, you would get with that person. Okay, they're fairly minor. And since 80% of it is brought up by women, those are the little irritations that women actually feel being in a relationship with you. Okay, is as Pimp Guy says, okay, is she married to the game? Okay, she got to be married to the game and not to you. In other words, is her family and the marriage more important than how she feels in the moment? Or that little minor irritation. Most guys, man, okay, the chick irritates us, blah blah blah, but things we have been taught and bred and socialized to ignore most of that stuff. Okay, that's the way she is. Okay, is
what you think? What you think about man has been taught to just go along with this mess? What you think? What you think?
Well, you know, I'm not going to say men has been taught to go alone. I can
Okay.
say that men and women is totally different. Men think different from women, and the thing is, sometimes it's all in whether, you know, who, who you growed up with, whether you had a mom and dad, whether a dad taught you, whether a mom taught you. Most men teaches men, real men. Most men growed up with their dad in the home. Most men didn't. Most women growing up with mom in the home. Most women didn't. So it all depends on who was your good teacher. Some people had their grandmothers raise them. Some men had their grandmothers taught them. Some, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now I had a girl say her auntie raised her. You see? So everybody had different people to raise them, different people to teach them. You see? So that's how I see it. It all depends on who you had to raise you, to teach you. You understand? So that's where I'm at with everything. But I had a mom and a dad that raised me and taught me, and they taught me very well.
Okay, that's what I want to hear. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you know what? I'm gonna say, from the time I known you, yes, they have taught you very well. You very you very considerate with other people
Yeah.
feelings and heart. You talk positive, you talk with sense, you talk wise, uh,
Mhm.
you speak love, you show love. That is a well taught uh, uh, person. So yeah, they taught you well when it comes
Yeah.
to that aspect. That's
Yeah.
definitely for sure, you know. But two, you gotta be you gotta be willing to also alter sort of the things you've been taught as well. Because certain things might have worked for them in their time and days, it might not work so good in the time of days in your life. You see what I'm saying?
Correct. Correct.
So people got to know how to alter what they have been taught, good or bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, you can't just always go off of what you've been taught
Yeah.
if it's not it might not be conducive to the times that basically we are in now. But yeah, to be taught the right way though is very important though. I will I
Oh,
will, I will say that
yeah.
because when you look at what's going on out here, it's because of the teaching.
Yes.
It's because of the teaching. And you remember what you told me one time we was talking. You said your mother was like my mother basically when she was telling you what you say. She told you don't do this or don't say this with the father. She was trying to make y'all pick sides or whatever, right?
Yeah.
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 And what did you say? You wasn't buying that. You taught
And I
you.
was like, Mama, don't say that. She would
That's
try to get us to turn against him. And like
right.
I used to tell her, that's our daddy. You our mama. That's your relationship. We have nothing to do with that. We're just the children.
Right.
You
Uh,
see?
and, hey, I remember you telling me that story. Like, I see, that's a wise woman. Cause you could have took your mama's side, but you did the
Yes,
right thing, and that is honor thy mother and our father. You know
father.
what I'm saying? Cause I
Yes.
was I was like that as well. You know what I'm saying? My mama tried to get me to take her side. No,
Uh-huh.
I gotta honor both of y'all. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying?
Yes, that's why I didn't get in there because I felt like you're my mom, that's my dad. You're not
Right,
gonna make me go against my dad. My dad not gonna make me go against my mom.
right.
Because that's why I said that was y'all relationship. We're the children. We love both of y'all. So we
So
gotta honor both of y'all.
so let me
You
ask you a
see?
question. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Would you ever do that to your kid? Even though
Never.
even though okay, no, hold on. You say never, but even though, like you said basically, I don't know, the child is the father in her life or whatever,
No, he's not. But I
and you
still would
still,
never turn her against
hey,
him.
that's what I'm saying.
Because
Hallelujah.
that
That's
would
what I'm
be
saying.
her choice. Because right now, till this day, when she talked to her grandmother, she put her daddy on the phone. I put it on speaker. He be like, hey, Nikki, baby. She be like,
Right.
hey, daddy. Much as I want to say something and hang up the phone, but I don't. Because that's not my place to do that. That's still her dad. So I would never choose for her. She would have to choose on her own.
Or do like your mama did,
And do like my mama
stuff,
did.
tried to
That's
put
not
stuff
my
in her
place
head.
to do
That's
that.
right. That's right.
Right.
See, you a good mother for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now, what you think about? Because my mama actually did that to me. What what I think about my mama doing that? It was totally wrong. Although I loved her still, But
Yes.
do you know she stood
Give me
on
a
her
second.
beliefs
Go on.
to
Uh-huh.
to the day she left out of here, to the day the good Lord took her out? She
Right.
literally stood on her word.
Right.
And she was wrong for that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? She was wrong for that. But I didn't never I always just used my mind. And my mind was to do the right thing by my mother and father.
Father.
You see
That's
what I'm
correct.
saying?
That is
Because
correct.
you don't know,
Give
a
me,
kid don't
oh,
know the whole
give it up.
story. You know what I'm saying? The kid don't know
Correct.
the whole story.
Bring it up. Yeah. They don't. They
No.
don't.
It's,
And that's why everyone that be in that type of situation has to use their own mind. You
you
can't
have to use
allow
your
the
own mind.
parents to turn you against each other because that don't make sense. So
Right.
that's why as growing up, I was a wise young girl coming up and I knew what to do and what not to do. And all of that came on my own because you wouldn't think as a little girl. Some of these kids today, their mama brainwashes them with the other parent. And coming up as a little girl, people be like, well, how you knew not to go against certain parent? You know what I'm saying? That's because I thought of it on my own. I just was a little girl with a wise mind not to do that. I would tell her about that. No, mama, don't do that
That's right.
because that's our daddy. And she would get mad because we wouldn't go against him. And you know what she'll say? Oh, y'all just love y'all bald head daddy.
Hey, hey,
She
that
would
made her
just say
mad
that.
even more. That made her
That made
mad
her
even more.
mad even more so because she knew the trick that she tried didn't work. Oh,
Hey,
y'all
and I'm
just
glad you
love
called it
him.
that. Because that's what it
Yeah,
was. It was the
yeah.
trick.
It
So
was a trick.
why you think women play these tricks on the kids, on on the men? Why
I
do you
don't
believe?
know. You know, I think they know how to try to get to men and women because they know that the dads love these kids. So they try to be evil to hurt them. And they know that's the only way that they can hurt them when they know that how you feel about your children. Because relationships that I was in, some of the baby mamas did what they did because that was their way of hurting them. And every gentleman that I was in a relationship with, all the men took care of their kids. Every man I was with. And every baby mama did the exact same thing. Try to brainwash the children, try to keep the children away from them because they knew these men loved these kids.
Yeah.
You understand? So my response to be upset and the reason for it, because I said only if they knew I was one of those that didn't have my daughter then. So why y'all doing these to the men that want to be in their life versus my daughter
Oh,
that is outside of her life? And
now
I'm like, why
say that
do
for the
that
people.
to these? Why do that to these men that want to be part of their children's life and that love these kids? Only if I had a chance to get that. This is why I get upset because that's something I never had. You see? So that's where I'm
Mm.
at with it. So
Hey,
I'm like,
I feel
Lord,
you on that.
yeah,
I feel you on that, and I'm sorry. Like I hear that a lot. Uh, a lot of kids or a lot of fathers would love to be with their kids. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Or love to spend time with their kids. And you have the kid's mother actually making it difficult for that to happen. But then you
yeah,
have fathers that don't want to spend
exactly.
time with the kids, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You know, and you have, you have the mothers of these kids see that, like you saying. So you able, I'm glad you said that. You able to see the difference. Ain't that a real ugly thing? And who that actually affects more than anything?
Is the kids.
Yeah.
Definitely the kids.
Yeah.
You see?
And that's why we have all of these crazy shootings, all of these crazy kids coming up missing, all of
Yeah.
these uh, crazy kids that be on drugs and stuff,
Yeah.
because you have the parents fighting each other,
Yep.
or the mother basically being what we want to call it, spiteful, what we want to
Being
call it.
spiteful. They being spiteful. Hey,
Uh-huh.
they being spiteful. And they just wants to do what they wants to do just to hurt this man. Because they wants to see you hurt.
Right.
Because hurt people hurts people.
Hey, didn't she say
And
that?
hurt people hurts people. And that is the God honest truth. You see, so that's why I just, I don't agree when women does that to good dads. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if these men is part of these kids' life and they want to be a part of them, let them. Because if it was the other way around and you didn't have the dad, then what? What you got to say now? You see?
That's right.
How to
You,
make a man happy?
the second person that then said this, uh, I know another young lady that can't even get her father to spend no time with the child, no
Correct.
time at all. You
Correct.
know, but you have other fathers that really wants to spend time and teach the kids something,
Yes.
and want to be there with the kids and support the kids, and then you have mothers that make it difficult for that to happen.
Yep. Yep. This
Okay,
right
listen. Let me
here.
let, let me get
Mhm.
let me get your take. Let me get your take on this. Now, this the
Okay.
video I told you I done before. Now I wanna hear what you got to say behind this. You ready for it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now be truthful to this. You ready for it?
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Versus how to make the woman happy. Let's start with the man. How to make a man happy versus how to make the woman happy. Let's start with the man. You ready? Cook for him. Sleep with him. Show him love. Respect him. That's pretty much it, right? 4 things. You can literally write all of that, the manual for men, on a Post-it note. Now, how to make a woman happy. Brace yourself. You ready? Be strong, be confident, be emotionally intelligent, be funny, be ambitious. Oh, also be her plumber, her electrician, her lawn guy, her general contractor, her ATM, her therapist, her life coach, her best friend, her security system, her bodyguard, her travel agent, her Uber driver, her photographer, her personal assistant, her handyman, her lover, her emotional support animal. And we are not even halfway done. Oh, and you better do all of those things while also being mysterious, exciting, unpredictable, available, but not too available, supportive, but not boring, confident, but not arrogant. And after all of that, you might still hear, yeah, I just feel like something's missing. Meanwhile, the man is sitting there like, babe, those tacos you made me, and that hug and that sex session, that was amazing. Men are simple creatures. Feed them, love them, respect them. Done. Ladies, let's do better. Right now, the return of investment is a little unbalanced. How to make a man happy versus...
Whoa!
Now let me
Did you
tell you,
hear?
I heard that, right? So let me tell you this. What she said for me, I feel like that is actually true. Now, everything she said about what makes a woman happy, I'm going to sum it up. All the stuff she said, let me sum it up to 5 words. Being there mentally, being there physically, being there emotionally, being there spiritually, and being there financially. All that she said about a woman, that sums it up to those 5 words. Drop the mic.
You know what? I got to give you a round of applause for that. I got to give you a round of applause for that.
Yes.
But at the same time, that is kind of totally unbalanced far as what it takes to just make a man happy. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Man, this is horrible what guys have to go through.
Yeah. That's why I said all that she said too much. Just sum it up in them 5 words.
Hey,
that's it.
But can you agree that the scale is a little unbalanced?
Yes, that was. Yes, definitely.
Man, men is real simple. If you don't believe me, look at me. Look at the way that I live. I ain't got no big house. I ain't got uh nice cars, right? I got one old vehicle, right, that I done had for uh 14, 13 years, right? It's the old school Cadillac, right? I'm a Cadillac man, right? You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It got the Hennessy, the drink Hennessy, the Hennessy that you drink. It's the
Yeah.
color of that. Real
Yeah.
sharp car. That's all I got. It's an old car. 2008. That's all I have. Right?
Correct. Right.
I'm very simple. But guess what? I'm very happy.
Correct.
And I can bring happiness to another woman that is happy and content with inside herself.
So that's right.
Spiritually.
That's
You see
right.
what I'm saying?
That's right.
So it don't take much
Not at
for a
all.
man. It don't take much. You
No.
see what I'm saying? But for them women, oh my God. Did you
Yes,
hear it?
I heard it, but I'm as simple as can be as well.
You
All
you
that
you simple.
extra, I don't need all that extra. I just need the 5 things. That's it. Now, I do own a house. And if I can have a handyman, that'll be fine too. That'll save me
But
some bucks.
see, but see the man, the man, even if he ain't a handyman,
Right.
he gon' he should make sure that basically the handyman part is covered. You
Correct.
see what I'm saying?
Correct.
But but if he have a woman that's not in line with him,
Mhm.
then he might just don't even care nothing about the handyman stuff, because you ain't in alignment with him no way. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Well,
so
at
so
this point,
so
I thank God for my handyman.
hey, every woman does, right?
Yeah.
That's why that's why that's why every man loves to be the handyman, right?
Right. Correct.
Because that's part of the hookup.
Yeah.
What you tell me that time? What did you tell me that time about the handyman, the neighbor? You still got him,
I
that
still
handyman, the
got
neighbor?
him. Yeah.
Yes.
And all we got to do is fix him a plate of food.
You see what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Hey, so please believe me, that man happy, that handyman
He
happy.
had
You
it
see what I'm saying?
there. And that was him calling my phone trying to get a plate.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that. Look at that. boy. I tell you,
He
man.
have no
Hey,
one. So we try to be that one.
that's right. That's right. I hear you. I hear you on that. Hey, I was trying to get to this one video though. I just wanted to show uh people that around this nation, around this world, everybody is going through it.
Of course. Yes,
So
definitely.
so we need to be aware of things that we put into our lives these time and days because very much affecting it so much, you know. And
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just getting real sick and tired of seeing these young kids just falling victim to all of this. And the kids is gonna fall victim to it because in the homes we having a lot of problems, a lot of disagreements, a lot of back and forth in the relationships, and nobody is paying attention to these kids.
Correct. I agree. I
So
definitely agree.
so what you think about this? What you think about this?
The reason why a lot of black men are leaving black women is because of their mouths. I do believe that we in most cases, those guys that usually do it, they are raised by black mothers. And I do believe that the black women that helped them was the black mothers who will be rewarded for doing that. But I do believe that the reason why a lot of black men are leaving black women is because of their mouths. I do believe that a lot of black women are very disrespectful. I do believe that black women talk crazy to their men, and a lot of them are not fighting the man that they're having in the house. They're fighting the father that wasn't there for them. The reason why a lot of black
Oh, he say black women is really fighting their fathers.
Well, I'm not gonna say
Whoa,
that because I had a
did you hear
father.
that?
I heard that. I heard it,
Okay.
but they
Well,
fighting because they didn't have that
you're
father
not
figure.
really right. Cause some people, I know some people that got fathers that had fathers, but also a father also job, and that which is you just can't be nice to the kid. You have to teach the kid. You have to teach the kid, princess. You
Yeah,
wrong this time, princess. You feel me?
yeah,
You know, just
yeah.
because you my princess, I can't just say you right, knowing that you're wrong.
Right. Correct.
You see what I'm saying?
That's correct.
Princess, if you
I
wrong,
agree.
princess, you wrong, princess.
Yeah, you got to let them know. Because see, that's the
You
thing.
got to let
Some of
them know.
these parents trying to be the kids' friends. Instead of them
Yep.
being parents, they want to be friends and they're not telling them the real true story of it all. You can't not do that. You got to be a parent and you got to be 100 with them. Because if you don't be 100 with them, when they grow up, they're going to have that same
That's right.
mentality that you have, and they're not gonna never get it right. You see?
Because and you said the key thing,
Uh,
get it right because you want them to do something. You don't want them to make a mistake in their childhood because that could cost them their life. You see what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Right.
See, I
Correct.
think the parents ain't understanding that if you do not give your kids the right information, you could cause them to lose their life when they are old enough to be in a relationship.
Correct.
You
Yep.
know,
That's true.
so you have
That
to
is so true.
you have to give these kids the right information, even if you don't want to look like you wrong.
Yeah.
You have to give them the right information.
Correct.
You know, it's okay to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
okay. I think a lot of us get to the point to where we don't want to be wrong. We don't want to look that we wrong. So
Yeah.
We have an ego that we just got to be right, even though you know you're
Yeah.
wrong.
Absolutely. Yes.
You know, look,
Yeah.
look at this little boy. Look at this little boy. Another little boy in school. Uh, just look at this. This is just bad, sad.
In just the past few months, in fact, we've reported on countless shootings that have killed teenagers. Among those who have lost their lives is 17-year-old Jeremiah Gibson, who police found shot to death on Valentine's Day right here in the woods. Jeremiah's body was found on Marsham Drive in the city of South Fulton. New at 5, Channel 2's Tom Jones is live for us now. And Tom, Jeremiah's mother says he had so much to live for.
That's right, George. Tiffany Stone says her son Jeremiah was excited about graduating high school and had even been accepted to a military academy. Then one day he suddenly left his family home, and police say they found his body here in these woods.
Now look at that. This man was finna graduate, signed up to be in the Navy. Now they done found his body in the woods.
Wow.
And you mean to tell me that grown people out here do not see this destruction that's going on? This is too. When we, Miss Tammy, when we was growing up, we did not see. We were shocked to see kids our age just dying. We
Yeah.
didn't see that.
We didn't. We
We didn't
didn't.
see that.
It's a different world now.
This is, and they making everything that's bad, they making it to be normal.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? See, this is also orchestrated from the people that run the world. They
Yeah.
wanted the whole world to be destructive. Okay. And so whereas everybody will look at it like, well, they doing it. They
Yeah.
dressed like a girl, but really they a boy. They
Yeah.
doing it. They doing it. So
Yeah.
they making everything normal. They take pills. They take pills.
Yeah.
They making everything normal.
That's why you gotta be strong living this life now, because it's peer pressure everywhere. And I look at it like this: if you're weak, you beat. If you're strong, you'll survive.
Hey, nah, if you weak, you beat. Dog, all right. Hey, that need to go on
That's
the
right.
shirt. If you weak, you beat. You
And
beat
if you're
if you weak.
strong, you will survive.
If you strong, you will. That is so true. Man,
Yep.
they done found this little man in the woods, man. He was finna
Yep.
go to the Navy. Man, what is wrong with this world?
That is very sad, you know? It's very sad.
But it's even more sadder that people that have kids and they see all of this and they still choose to give wrong information and to do wrong things and let the kids see exactly that they're doing wrong.
Right. Correct.
Let's finish listening to this.
I was instantly shook and devastated.
Tiffany Stone couldn't believe what she was hearing.
This was never God's plan for his children, you know, for them to die so young.
She had gotten a call saying police found her 17-year-old son Jeremiah dead in this wooded area. He had a gunshot wound to the chest.
Like, we still don't really believe it, you know. At some point, I'm looking for him to come home.
The Tucker High School junior had gone to visit his father in the city of South Fulton back in February. Then he left the home there and no one could find him until they tracked his location on the Live 360 app on Valentine's Day.
And that's kind of where they figured out where he was at.
Stone says police initially thought it was a suicide, but she says the medical examiner determined someone shot him. The mother says Jeremiah had a heart of gold and loved making TikTok videos with his siblings.
He loved his family.
Stone has seen all the recent shootings involving young people. Now she is among the grieving.
To see kids die, it doesn't feel good.
Stone thinks someone knows what happened to Jeremiah. She wants that person or persons to come forward.
That was my child, and I would want somebody to say something.
And police tell me this is still under investigation and they have not made any arrests. Stone says an arrest won't bring Jeremiah back, but she says it will provide the family some comfort. We're live in the city of South Fulton. Tom Jones, Channel 2 Action News.
Let's hope.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
That's wild, ain't it?
Yeah, that was something. I can tell you that much. That was really something. And my heart just goes out to these women that lose these kids like this, man. That's very branching, It really is. I hate to see it. I really hate to see it.
I know. I hate to see it too.
Especially not knowing what's the reason behind that. Like, what the heck,
But more than hate to see it, I hate that people still choose to like spread false and wrong information to the kids.
Yeah.
Even if even if they may be trying to do good with the kids or whatever the case may be, but if you spreading untruths to the kids, you blinding them to actually they could just be a victim in this stuff because you're not telling them the truth of the matter. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all about, it's all about telling the truth so the kids can be really aware of what's really going on out here.
Correct. I agree.
I'm not
Yes.
gonna, Miss Tammy, this is very upsetting to me in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
It is.
Yep.
Like I say, mainly because I have nieces and nephews, and I be talking to my business partner about this, and he be telling me my young dog, right, the one that was on air with us last time.
Yeah.
And yeah, he just be like, Rob, you can't, we can't save everybody. All you can do is teach the people that's in your household about these things.
Correct.
And I'm like, yeah, you right. But see, he's coming from a place to whereas he's still young and his kids and stuff still young.
Yeah.
And that's where that's where it starts at.
Yeah.
But you do gotta realize once the kids get older and you get older and everything get older, it's gonna be, things change, life change.
Of course. We know that one. That's right. Definitely. Definitely that.
But it is best that you do it while they're young.
Yeah.
Just hope to God that my mama used to always say this. If you steer the kids the right way, did your mama used to say this? If you steer the kids the right way, then even if they steer off, they will eventually come
And
back.
you should say you did your best.
You did your best. And they will come back they should come back because you did the right thing.
Correct.
Now that's the word my mama used to always use. Uh,
Yep.
she's right, I would say, but when they do steer off in these time and days, baby, ain't nobody guaranteed to make it back.
Yep.
The- These
That is the God honest truth.
these time of days, ain't nobody guaranteed to make it back no more. From what your mama taught
Yep.
you, So, hey, hello, I am on live. Um, I'm on my live. Mm, okay, okay. Hey, is you driving home? Hey, I was finna say, you welcome to jump on in here. You know what I'm saying? You welcome to jump on in here. Okay, okay. I'll call you back when I get up off here then. All right, bye-bye. Bye. Hey, a lot of people scared to come on live, right? Hey, I was too at first, right? Because people don't want to. A lot of people don't want to show their face. A lot of people don't want to say words because things could come out wrong. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you just gotta go for it. Never be afraid.
Yeah, yeah.
But we all know they got a lot of people that is.
Definitely. I was afraid too at first. Now what I do, I just say a prayer, ask the
Just go
Lord,
with the flow.
ask the Lord to give me the right words to say, and hopefully I don't, say nothing on here. Cause I'm not on here trying to hurt nobody feelings. I'm really on here just trying to learn. You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
Because I don't know it all. I'm only 53 years old. I don't know it all. So I'm trying to learn much as I can for the good Lord say it's my time. You hear me? At least I
Yeah.
can say I got it all. I used everything I could use that was inside of my body before the good Lord called me
You're
home.
cutting off.
Can you hear me?
You're
Can you hear
kind
me?
of cutting off. I don't hear you anymore.
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me now? Oh, that's your phone again. You got bad service there, Miss Lady. See, Miss Tammy got bad service over there. We're gonna take a break here for a second. Oh man, we done been in here a long time. We about to get off here in a minute. Cause we done been on here a long time. Give me 1 second here. Okay. We have been in here 3 hours, way too long, but I love it. I like it. Okay. I didn't have uh I didn't have like all the videos that I wanted to show. I didn't have it on the playlist. So it still went okay. I got the points that I wanted to make. I got them down packed. So that's okay. Man, it's hard to see with this light on right here. Okay. So we gonna get up out of here, and I will be back on here. Okay, I will be back on here all the way live. I come on just for the truth of life. I come on to tell my life story, to tell my, okay, the way how I see this world, the way how I hope to see this world change, or see something inside yourself to change. Because we here now, okay? The world has made all bad behaviors become normal. All of this is walking amongst us. It could be people that you love and care about. Okay? There you go. There you go. Hey.
Yeah, my phone was going out and it went out, so I had to get reconnected.
I see that. I see that. I say,
Yeah.
once again, Miss Tammy phone that disconnected herself.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, we gonna get out of here. We've been on here a long time, and
Yeah.
you actually, man, you rock today. You hear me? I
Uh,
know. Hold on. I know we were supposed to do this yesterday. I wanted your home girl Carla to come up here. I love her points and views as well. Okay.
yeah.
Uh, so
She'll
we
be
gonna
able
have,
to do it next time.
okay, that's what I'm saying. We all
She
gonna have to
just
come
got
on.
caught up with work today, that's all.
Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. I just love to get women, okay, women that knows how to use their head, right? Women that knows how to also feel within their heart. You see what I'm saying? I love
Mhm.
y'all on here until certain things that you may see that's uncomfortable to you, that's out here in the world. Because a lot of people don't see too much wrong with it, and if they do see something wrong with it, they don't want to speak about it. They
Correct.
choose, yeah, they choose to still be a part of the problem, and we need people to be a part of the solution, not part of the
That's
problem.
right. Absolutely.
We got enough people that's part of this problem, right?
That's
And
right.
we come from being a part of the problem, right?
Correct.
I
Correct.
know I know I was part of the problem.
Correct.
Now I just want to be one of the people that try to make things more, give people more ways to look at it than just the way we may see it, and not want to believe that we have a chance to change. We all
Correct.
have a chance to change, right? And
Correct.
see something bigger. Our kids is really in trouble these time of days.
Correct.
That is for sure. So we
That's for
will
sure.
have you on here next time. Miss Tammy, do you want to say anything before you go?
Well, not really. I love to be part of your live and stuff because when we talk, we gets down to the real true story of it all. So I love to be here. Thank you for having me. And it's gonna be a many more days that we can come and join. And next time, Carla is gonna be here. So um hopefully that we get to another subject that I can kind of like go in again, put it like that.
Hey,
Because
hey,
I
well,
love to go in on
you do.
these topics.
Yes, and
I
you
love to go
do it
in.
well too, and you make sense of it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
correct.
Because you a teacher, and you trying to find solutions to these problems that we all are having in our lives as well.
Yes, correct.
Right. Hey, I want to thank you for all that you do. I want to thank you for being part of the solution, was trying to fix uh, well, just not fix, but make people just understand that we all need to help understand each other.
Other.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
That's right.
Yes,
And love one another. That's the
that's
key.
right. That's the
That's the
key.
key. That's the
Loving
key.
each other is the key, and trying to be there for people that need you there. That's
Oh,
all what matters.
well, you said a mouthful right there. You going on and get that good old Sunday, Louisiana, New
Yes,
Orleans filling up in that kitchen.
yes.
You know?
I'm going to finish it out nice. Almost done.
Okay. I'll talk
All
to you
right.
soon. Okay.
Okay. All
All
right.
right. Enjoy your
Okay.
day.
Okay.
Yep.
Bye bye.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, I'm so glad to have people like this young lady in my circle. That's why I tell you guys, you got to have the right people in your circle in this time of days. You got to have the right conversation going on in your circle this time of days, 2026. You can't have bad influence, bad people in your circle uh, that's not with the truth of life, that's not with the God of life, that's not with the truth inside of themselves. You see what I'm saying? Thinking for themselves. This here is about thinking for yourself, okay? Thinking the right thoughts for yourself, not what other people want you to think or other people want you to do. It's about thinking the right thoughts that you know was right to yourself. Okay. Man, I'm so glad this has been well. Everything has worked out pretty well, pretty long, pretty lengthy, but that's what this channel is about. This channel is about long, tough, hard conversations. Okay. If you want to join, if you want to be a part of this, you are welcome as well. You too is welcome. Anybody is welcome. All you got to do when I come on here, I'll drop the link in the chat right there. You see the chat, right? Uh, I'll be up in here, you guys. That's the link right there. It be in the chat. All you got to do is hit that link. When you hit that link, I'll be able to see who you is. And long as I see who you is, I can let you up here on the screen. Okay. But I have to know who you is first, right? Hey, you guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Get ready for that weekday work day. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Uh, I wasn't feeling that well today, but I have been putting this off to get on here. Yesterday we were supposed to get on here. So I decided to say, man, I'm gonna come on in here, even if I wasn't feeling that well. So you guys, I'm out of here, and I will be back on here uh, soon. Y'all already know my soon. It could be in the morning, right? It just is how I feel. How I feel is what determines how often I jump on here. If I feel good, I'm liable to jump on every day, right? So I'm out of here. Okay. Till the next time I put my face on this place, you already know my saying. Peace, love, definitely joy. Okay. We have to find joy. If you haven't found it, please go to church. Please go to the library. Please join a group. Find joy in your life. Find peace in your life. Okay? Find happiness. Find love in your life. Okay? Then when you find it, teach the real truth that love is awesome. Your energy is awesome, long as it's positivity. You is awesome, as long as you able to learn and to be teachable. Peace, love, positive, definitely, definitely positivity. You already know it. Peace.